Before I get into the video, I just wanted to give you guys a quick disclaimer. This video isn't bullying, it isn't hate speech. All it is meant to be is a lighthearted video. Take it in fun, don't take it too seriously. Just my opinion. You know, who am I? At the end of the day, I'm just a lady on the internet. Nothing that I say really matters. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, and I almost forgot that this video is my opinion only. Nothing is factual. Everything's all alleged. And I do not know any of these people personally. So just take it to be what it is, which is satire and borderline comedy. All right. I'm back with another triggering topic. And I'm going to tell y'all what. I'm just going to get into it. So I saw this post. 80% of single men are no longer interested in dating. They are not even trying. Why is this the case? Men only. Now, I'm going to read y'all some of the comments that I read underneath this post. The first one from Tony Taylor. Risk of being screwed over by some choreographed lie is not worth it. They can say and do what they want. The guy 99% of the time gets screwed over, pays mentally and financially for decades. I know from firsthand experience. Also, the standards women want from us way outweighs what they provide us with. Yet they talk about equality all the time. Here is Tony Taylor. Do y'all think that he looks like he was a good husband, or do you think that he probably stressed out and turned every last follicle of hair on his wife's head gray? Huh? What do y'all think? What type of husband y'all think he looks like? I mean, y'all tell me, y'all make the choice. All right. Let me just keep moving forward. The next comment, Demarin Hino. I don't know. Demarion Hino. I don't know what. Y'all tell me what pronunciation y'all think this name is. I don't know. But anyway, he says for younger men, they are faced with a lower quality batch of women than previous generations. It will be close to 95% real soon. Once you've passed a certain phase in life, it's safer to avoid marriage and baby mamas. This is Demarin Hino. Y'all really think that he's being hounded for marriage? Anyway, let me just keep going. All right. This comment is from Bo Brown. Bo Brown. I'm almost 60. No kidding. Wouldn't have ever thought that with the name Bo Brown, but let me just keep going. I don't have time for someone else's drama, insecurities, debts, or being a father to kids by another man/men. I'm all about a peaceful life, and not too many women I've encountered fall under any of these categories. This is Bo Brown. I feel like this, sir. If you're almost 60 and you've never encountered a good woman, I can promise you it's you. And you're not going to find one moving forward, because there's going to be no woman that's going to be interested in your, Viagra cocktails. Anyway, let me keep going. So next comment, Matthew Pittman. They offer nothing but problems. I just want peace. This is Matthew Pittman. Do you think that women are offering him anything other than the deuces? I mean, let me just keep going, y'all. This comment is from Main Event. Main Event, Frank? Oh my goodness. I can't even believe I said Main Event. Y'all. I'm not even going to edit this out, y'all. I swear. Let me tell y'all something. I just read that like all together. I'm like, what is that? What is that? What's going on? Main Event? Hold on. This is Main Event. Oh my goodness. That's so stupid. I don't even know why I did that. My bad. Main Event Frank says women are becoming the men they need. And you know what's crazy to me is that this man has a woman all over his profile. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, what does your woman think about that? Is your woman becoming the man? Let us know. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going. Next comment from Keith Cirasolo. These names, man, I think it's Keith Cirasolo or Cirasuolo. I don't know. Anyway, he says, have you ever heard the phrase, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Why would we want to get in a relationship that is nothing but stress and run the risk of her leaving with half of your life's work? The risk is not worth the reward anymore, especially with the invent of OnlyFans and Tinder. We could just go on the internet and for a couple $100 or the price of dinner or a date or price of a dinner on a date, we can get our rocks off with the girl of our choosing. No need for relationships anymore. Now, this is Keith. Do you think that he is able to get his rocks off? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to get through this. Forgive me, y'all. Please forgive me. I'm just saying, do you think that Keith is able to get his rocks off with the girl of his choosing? Do you think he's able to do that? I'm sorry, y'all. I really had to collect myself. All I'm saying to y'all is this, is do you think that Keith is able to get his rocks off with the girl of his choosing? Or do you think that he is only able to get his rocks off with whoever is desperate enough to accept his $40? Huh? Or whatever girl that is unlucky enough for him to have her in his basement? I mean, honestly. Like, let's be for real. I mean, these men are not living in reality, but let me just keep moving forward. So, Beatty Chambers or Batty Chambers, I don't know. I don't know what's up with these names today. Like, I have no idea, but anyway, he comments that women aren't submissive. Okay, and this is Beatty or Batty Chambers, and I'm thinking, what do you mean women aren't submissive? How do you know if women are submissive or not? Aren't you here caked up with your boyfriend? I don't know, but I digress. Love is love. Let me move forward. So we have a Joshua Denton. He says it's hard to find a childless woman, one that is sweet, kind, submissive, wants to please you. I managed to find her and keep her in my basement. Lure her there. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. No, he didn't say that. Excuse me. I apologize. Excuse me. He says, I managed to, but it's all a numbers game and timing. Yes, timing on when they are coming out of their classes so that you can, never mind. All right, let me keep going. Here we go. We have an Alexander Hannah. And you know what? I forgot. Before we even get to Alexander Hannah, here is Joshua Denton. All right. Moving forward. Alexander Hannah, because you don't have to. Women don't require relationships for X, spend some money, get X from multiple women, and they think it's a flex. Win-win situation for men. Now, here Alexander is with a woman that seems to be his woman. I wonder if she knows that he feels this way. I wonder if she knows that he's online talking cash money stuff. Cash money-ish, huh? Anyway, let me keep going. And like I said, these names, we're going to go again. Here's another one. Pangiatis and Patsis. Yeah, or Panagiatis and Patsis. Yeah. He says, what is the benefit of marriage for men? Name one benefit. This is Panagiatis. What's the benefit of marriage to you? Like, what are we doing here? Charity? Like, is that the benefit? Helping out a man that is going to be alone forever? What's the benefit of being with you? Like, man, it's real crazy. The delusion, the pure and utter delusion that, these men are engaged in. It's really strange. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And I really feel like, why would you think, and I'm not trying to, this isn't bullying, this isn't hate speech or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, looking at these men, the roster of these men that are available, like, really, truly, do you really believe that women out here are so sad or sick to their stomach that you're not interested in dating or that you don't want to be married? I mean, do you really believe that? Like, or do you look in the mirror and say, you know what? Yeah, women probably don't care. Like, what are we doing here? But, I think that this video really just exposes the state of the world, the collective of men overestimating their importance to women, especially the low-hanging fruit, the low-tier men, because, the women that these men would marry without hesitation or do whatever these women wanted, that they would do whatever they ask, those women don't want them. So now they are miserable and bitter and now they want to say the small percentage of women that might tolerate them for their resources that they don't want them because they don't offer anything. Well, what do you offer? Like, what are you really offering? What are any of these men offering? It's really crazy to me. Like, and I honestly just believe that Red Pill and Kevin Samuels are to blame for this new wave of men who previously, I think that they were very aware that they were undesirable. They were aware. But, it always feels good to feel desirable, to feel like you have something to offer. That's the reason why they bought the Kevin Samuels lie, hook, line, and sinker. So now they're believing that they are high value just because they have male genitalia. I mean, really, like Kevin Samuels sold men the lie that they are valuable and no matter what, and that women have no worth. And, these men are so valuable, yet they're always alone or somewhere complaining, telling men that they will retain their value in their senior years because they will all be bajillionaires and they'll be able to get a 19-year-old that is just stunning and beautiful and the most attractive young woman in their entire lives that they've seen. Lies, but they believe that that's going to happen because they're going to be cashing out on her. And I have never understood how you complain about gold diggers, but then you say that you're looking for a gold digger because you want to get with women that you can never get, never attract, these women would never like you unless you have money. Make it make sense. Like, what are we talking about? Because if there's a 50-year-old man, a 60-year-old man, and he's with a 19-year-old, a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old, like, you think those girls really like you? Or are you... Anyway, let me just keep going. This fantasy that these men have will never, ever happen because the majority, 95% of these men will never, ever, ever become high earners. They will never be able to gain the resources that they need for women to tolerate them for security purposes. They just won't be able to do it. And I think that, as the years go on, a lot of men are going to become even more bitter, even more angry, even more jaded once they realize that they've been sold a dream, that they've been lied to, that all of these things that these, podcasters and YouTubers and TikTokers have told them, just so that they could get money, so that they could line their pockets with the lies and delusion that they've sold others. I think at that point, it's going to be really, really crazy out here. But, this wasn't really meant to be a serious video. I just really wanted to do another, I guess, Manosphere Comments Exposed video because I don't think that I've done one in quite a while. But, anyway, I digress, y'all. If you watch this whole video, please drop a 2 in the comments. And you already know why. Because what? The things that these men were saying were boo, boo. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. Just do your girl a free favor. Follow me on TikTok. I live stream there. I'm sure that you'll enjoy it. Also, follow me on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And as always, ladies, I love to hear from y'all. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.